Let's talk about culture, where culture comes from and what cultures do. A culture starts with a goal, something for the people to try and achieve. This gives the culture purpose, a reason for being. Culture shapes our values and beliefs, how we communicate, work, and build relationships, what subjects children learn, and how they are taught. These are all help people achieve the goal of the culture. Culture describes how we should live. Culture creates rules, formal like laws and police, informal like parents. Culture places limits on certain behaviors and encourages other behaviors so that, in the end, all people in a culture have more or less the same values, ideas, behaviors, and beliefs. They all respond in similar ways to situations and all have the same basic opinions about what is right and wrong. Culture is as common as the air we breathe and just as invisible. We don't see culture. We just see the effects of culture. We'll start with Western culture. I used to ask students, where does Western culture come from? You may be surprised that most Westerners didn't know the answer until I gave them some help. It's not Christianity. While you can't truly understand Western culture and society without considering Christianity, it is not where Western culture comes from. Christianity is important to Western culture because we learn small c Christian values and beliefs, lessons on how you should act and treat other people. Culture goals come from two sources, philosopher-thinkers and religious leaders. Western culture starts with one thinker, Plato, and two thinker assistants, Socrates and Aristotle. Socrates taught Plato, Plato taught Aristotle. Socrates lived in Athens, Greece. He invented a new way of teaching by asking and answering questions, now called the Socratic method. It is one of the foundations of critical thinking and a major part of Western education. You can blame Socrates for one of the reasons teachers, professors ask so many questions. In the next lesson, you learn why questions are important, and in the Rules of Communication course, you learn how to ask and answer good questions. Next is Aristotle. Aristotle is the first scientist, the first to use observable facts to reach a conclusion. He was the first to describe and use the scientific method. Aristotle had a great influence on communication, ethics, zoology, biology, politics, psychology, economics. He is often called the father of logic. Aristotle is my favorite, and not just because I like logic. At a very hard time in my life, Aristotle taught me the fundamentals of being happy. I was 21, and I'd been happy ever since. In a future lesson, I'll talk to you about happiness. I think life should be enjoyed, and a key to that is being happy. It's not that hard. Last and most important is Plato. He is the founder of Western culture. Plato said that we, the people, are in a dark cave, and the only way to the light was to discover new knowledge to answer fundamental questions. Questions like, what is good? What is bad? What is right? What is wrong? What is truth? What is beauty? What is the good? These are now called Plato's questions. As my political philosophy prof told me once, over 2,000 years and we still can't answer his questions. Maybe Plato asked the wrong questions? The goal of Western culture is to discover new knowledge. Everything important about Western society is shaped to help us achieve that goal. In the next lesson, you learn how this goal affects 4 key areas: school, work, communication, and achievement. There are things you can memorize. There are even lists. I think you'll enjoy it.